Good morning, good morning. Welcome again to the... Ooh, did that wrong, didn't I? Wrong camera. Welcome again to the garden that never sleeps unless you close the doors and lock them. Back again. It is Friday morning. And it seems like a weird day today. Hope you're all doing well. Excuse me. Well, last night was a doozy. I've had some issues with the drainage at home. I thought I'd fixed it, but then I got home and it was doing it again. So I spent most of the evening trying to unblock drains, which was an absolute joy and a pleasure. On the mental health side, it tested me big time because I like things to work. I know that sounds like an obvious statement, but I do like things to just work. And when I've spent all day on my own at work, doing quite a lot of work, to come home and then take my home time to be doing DIY is a pain in the arse, especially when you've got a 5-day run of 40 odd hours a week. So wasn't best pleased. Mental health wise, it did affect me. I did have to try and breathe, step back, because houses can be a bitch, obviously. My microphone's got a yellow light on it, so I'm assuming it's running out, even though I keep it constantly in the case. So I'll have to charge that up later, see what happens with that. Don't know why it's doing that, but anyway, if it cuts out suddenly, then you may be grateful, because then you might have to listen to me blabber on. Excuse me. Apart from anything else last night, I managed to use bleach, which did the job. But I inhaled so much of it, I started having trouble with my breathing. So I had to go and lie down. So that was basically my evening last night, was up shit creek without the old paddles. So I'm a little bit pissed off about that. Like I say, it didn't do my brain any good, my mind any good. But another day, we'll start again. Hopefully the day will be better. I've got a lot of stuff to do, so that should pass the time quicker as well. Some days it's a little bit quiet, sometimes it isn't. So that should help. I'll get stuck into that, and that should take my mind back to a good place. Not the usuals around here, dog walkers, and not so many joggers today. I think they've given up. Maybe Friday's the day of where they feast or something, I don't know. Another weird thing, I got on the bus this morning. Well, I didn't get on the bus, I was waiting for the bus. I was in the queue, and a guy just literally walked past me and stood in front of me in the queue. Now, I'm not... Do you know, I am picky. I managed to get past him anyway, just out of principle rather than anything else, because I thought, well, fuck this shit. But unless I went to bed last night as myself and woke up as John fucking Cena, then, you know, I'm not invisible. So that was that was the icing on the cake this morning. That's what pissed me off again. So I'm hoping the rest of the day goes a little bit better, because I can't be doing that shit. You know, I've spoken before about queues. Just, you know, a queue is an unwritten rule that you stand in it, and then someone stands behind you, and then someone stands behind them. Not difficult. So I don't know what this bloke was doing, but it pissed me off. So that was another one. So yeah, so I'm starting down a bit of a low, to be honest. So I've got to try and buck myself up. So hopefully some good customers will work, and any bad customers can, well, fuck off, basically. So, you know, the unwritten rules don't piss me off, especially not on a day like today, when I've got the weekend to work as well. So, but yeah, bit of a downer this one, isn't it? I know, but it sort of helps me as well get the shit out of my system. It's like a mirror counsellor or something, I don't know. But yeah, I must start using my gimbal at some point. It gets to that point where I'm confident enough to walk around with a gimbal attached to this, so it's less jerky. It's probably giving people seasickness or something. Yeah, I won't make this a long video, because quite frankly it's kind of not very uplifting, which is not what I want really for people to listen to. So I'm going to walk around a bit. It's not a bad morning. The sun's sort of out, but you know, for a September day, is it September? Yes, for a September day, it's not bad. Got some birthdays this month, so I've got to remember to do those. But yeah, apart from that, it's all back to usual, really. I can't really sort of say much about it. Like I say, I'll have to try and figure out this mic. Should have read the instructions, really, I suppose, but who reads instructions? I'm a man, damn it. I don't read instructions until I need to. Or I'll watch a video. I think videos are the new manuals now. I get most of my information from. I don't read the manual, I just go on YouTube and see what somebody else has done who potentially has read the manual. If they haven't, then I'm backing myself into a bit of a weird corner. So yeah. But I assume this is a cathedral, still standing. That hasn't changed, so that's good. It's always a plus. But yeah, so like I say, it's going to be a shorter one, I think, unless I think of something else to say. But like I say, my mind's in a bit of a twizzle at the moment. Like I say, how can I clear that out, get something for breakfast. I've been eating breakfast now because I get to about 11, 12 o'clock and my energy levels are dropping, so I'm going to have to find something a little bit more substantial than what I'm eating now. I could eat fruit, but it'll probably give me the bloody squid, so I've got to be careful. Too much of fruit is not good for the old stomach. But yeah, so there we go. Little glimpse into the fascinating, exciting world of me, with all the luxuries and wonder that it brings. I'll get another video out tomorrow anyway at some point. Definitely Sunday, because I'll have a bit of time after work to do that. So, but yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for listening. I'll try and make tomorrow's a bit more upbeat, or at least a little bit funnier. This one's a bit shit. So anyway, I shall catch you later. See you later, bye.